The Great Deer Yard Hotel, Poly Oxford. Okay, so it's not as hard to get to as I thought. I must just have to go north. I can figure that out. Also, I've done some research about side quests because I had to figure out what the hell's going on. I already can do side quests. The side quests in this game are referring to the chapter number, not the episode number. So I think I'm still in episode 1, maybe 2, but I'm in chapter 6. So we're actually kind of far along. Like, that's the number that's being referred to when there's stuff that says, like, chapter 27 and stuff like that. So I think we're gonna put the story on pause for a bit and go talk to dudes and you know, see what we can encounter in the story, because it's probably worthwhile content. There's probably some interesting stuff going on. The driving is weird feeling.
Okay, Zach. I've been thinking about what movie I'd like to watch next. And finally, I've made a decision.
It's always hard to narrow it down just to one movie, but I've put a lot of thought into this, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. 1975. Directed by Steven Spielberg himself. The grandfather of panic movies. Set in a small town in Massachusetts. That movie made me stay away from the beach for years.
Jaws?
I was always afraid that a hand might come floating up. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah? It's Jaws. The underwater camera work, accompanied by that John Williams music. I'd never been that scared by a movie before. But the best thing about it is that it isn't just another panic movie. The mayor who won't close the beach even when there are so many victims. Chief Brody putting the citizens' lives above all else. The film gave a lot of time to the dispute and friction between them. It certainly had a lot of messages for a 2-hour film. That's probably another reason why it was such a record-breaking hit. One of my regrets in life is that I didn't see it at the movie theater. I guess I was still just a child back then. But still, I wanted to taste that terror in real time.
That reminds me, Zach. Did you know this one?
Jaws also appears in another movie that was produced by Spielberg, the second Back to the Future. It was directed by Robert Zemeckis, who later made Forrest Gump. That's also a masterpiece, of course, but we'll discuss that another time. So the scene where Jaws appears is right after Marty McFly goes 30 years into the future. He passes by a movie theater and is attacked by a holographic shark. Marty is shocked, of course, but looking closer, he sees the words, Jaws Part 19. The director is credited as Steven Spielberg Jr. In reality, there were actually only 4 Jaws movies. It was still a great joke. 30 years from 1985 would be 2015. We'll be there pretty soon.
I wonder what life would be like by then, Zach.
Talking about the distant future of the past. I hope I made it to the right place. I didn't want to interrupt the talk. Did I make it to the... Yeah, Great Deer. This map's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. I'm confused by how it exists in this form. So it rotates when you rotate, which itself is crazy. You can't zoom out further than this, which is like you can barely see anything for how big the map is. But in addition to that, you can't place markers on the map as far as I can tell. If I press A, it just brings this up, my current task for the main story. Like I can't do anything on here. I can't place a marker to tell me where I want to go. Just kind of have to hope for the best. But anyway, we have all these side missions if we're talking to people like George Woodman and stuff like that in chapters 2 through 4, 6 through 9. Like so like we just did chapter 5, which was the one with the lumber mill. I think is that chapter. I think most of the missions aren't available during that chapter, basically. But I should try to get all the ones done I can, because I looked into it, and apparently, yes, you can rewind into previous chapters in order to do missions you've missed. But if you do that, saving is disabled, and you have to do the entire chapter in one run. So you have to do the entire chapter in one sitting. And I guess the progress you make is carried over to your main file, but you just have to do it all in one crazy session. It's just like not super not ideal. But I'm hoping that they're funny and entertaining and interesting, dumb scenarios or something.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
Peek is an option? What's gonna happen? What am I peeking into? Is this a side quest? It seems like no one's staying here. Like, I can interact with the bed, but that's about it. If I was in there, I don't know. Maybe during the day I'd see something. I don't know. It looks like no one's staying there at all. Like, the bed's not disheveled. There's no luggage. I don't think I saw luggage. I'm baffled by this town's rain policy. Nobody has raincoats because nobody goes in the rain at all. It would be like, oh, it's raining? I guess life has shut down now and no one works and no one goes to school because of rain. That's crazy. The bird just took off. All because of a raincoat killer. I mean, I keep seeing him in the rain. It's accurate. It's just odd. But yeah, my understanding is apparently I can put the story on pause. You have to show up at the correct time of day for story missions, but if you don't show up during a day, then you can just show up the next day. And that just continues forever. You just keep not showing up for as long as you want, and the story will just wait for you like in Yakuza. So that's probably what's going to happen. What can I do for you, Mr. Morgan? Buy? Very well, just a moment. You can buy coffee, stabilizers? Why do you have stabilizers? I think that's my room. I'm sitting here like, oh shit. How do I find the place I'm staying at? It's time for a good sleep. How long do you sleep for? Light sleep, moderate sleep, deep sleep. Moderate sleep? Let's see how well that goes for us. Is that a full meter? Not quite. I'd better get something to eat soon, Zach. Or we die. Literally die. Suitcase. I should change my suit, because this one's probably all grody. It's starting to look like it's getting dirty. Yeah. We gotta be brand new and fresh and beautiful. Change clothes. Yeah. Boom. We should clean you. $4 to clean your clothes. Cool. It'll take 24 hours to get cleaned. We have to care about which suits we're wearing every day. And I get paid for changing my suit, which is just the strangest. We better take a shower, Zach. And shave, Zach. It's a matter of being professional, Zach. I want to see the exact moment where his beard disappears. Oh wait, it fades to black. Wait, his beard didn't actually... You can still see a line of beardness sitting, just hanging out there. Taking a shower might help clean our thoughts, Zach. Yeah, how do I do that? How do I take a shower in this game? Oh, I thought he was just gonna come back out. Like, I did the bathroom. It happened. Run into that door. Fuck that door. There we go. I have no idea how to take a shower. I'm gonna panic my way through this doorway. I figure a decent place to start... That's not how you leave. Oh my god. Am I getting lost? I figure a decent place to start is just to go visit Mr. George Woodman, our local sheriff, because he's got at least 1 or 2 available quests, apparently. I know how to find that guy. Let's just go talk to that guy. I can see the logistics might take us a little bit of time here, where I'm going out and trying to do side quests, but I have to worry about sleep and time of day and so on. Although time of day, it felt like time of day didn't go that fast, but I actually don't know because I did multiple. Yeah, I have no concept of how time moves in this game. I did 2 nightmare sequence missions things where time completely doesn't matter, and then also like time arbitrarily skipped forward at the end, I think. So I actually don't know. Hello. I require honor. How do I get the honor, Agent York? It could not make this a bigger pain in the ass to get. I think I have to go all the way around this. There we go. Who's that? Usha Johnson. Usha, how are you always like right around here? I keep finding you like right when I'm getting to and from home. But he's in a car probably, right? Oh. Ow. Jesus. The controls are fascinating. Can I cut you off and like stop you? Hey. Oh, you're whistling to yourself. I thought you could talk to Usha Johnson. I'm gonna get out of the car. Maybe I can just stop him and come talk to him. I bet he'll like that. Usha, do you have any quests for me today? Oh, he disappeared. Shit. Oh no. Agent York, you've screwed me. You politely pull over? That's your one social etiquette you know, is that when I stop on the road, it teleports me to the side of the road, and yeah, there's Usha. I don't know what to do about him when he's driving. That's fine. There's the sheriff's department. You definitely get an appreciation for the upside of the map that Yakuza has, is that it's one nice compact zone where you can run from one side to the other over the course of like 30 seconds. They probably don't even run, right? Right now? What? Oh, wow, you left the parking lot. Yeah, you're closed. Can I come in anyway? Probably shouldn't try to get in here. That's what you think. You don't know my life. It's gonna do my head in that you can't make a waypoint at all. As far as I can tell, none of the controls on the screen, as far as I can tell, say you can. Maybe I'll just go to this guy in Nick's house, the suspect. Maybe I'll be lucky and suspect means quest. And I can track people down based on whether or not they're listed on the map locally. He's closed. You can't close the house. Houses can't be closed. You live there, let me in. Closed, you say? I will spy on you. I can see into your house, Nick. I'm going to steal all of your chocolate chip cookies. Suspect. Paper bag? Hey Nick, what's up with the paper bag? Good thing he doesn't see me peeking into his house. Being a creepy man. So what do I do if I want to talk to Nick? He's real suspicious looking. Why are you so suspicious, Nick? Have you considered being less suspicious? You haven't, have you? It's because you're the killer! I'm an FBI agent and this is my method. You wouldn't understand. Can I just go through his mail? What the fuck? Nick, you're looking real suspicious right now. You're all shifty in your room when no one's watching, and you have ammunition in your mailbox. Nick. Press A to call for someone, did nothing. It's locked. Hello? Why do you shake your head? Do what I tell you to, York. You're being rude. How much of a pain is it going to be to try to meet up with NPCs? Oh no. Me trying to understand the open world part of this game is going to be like a thing, isn't it? How did they make it this hard to do a side quest? Wait, are you for real? Like, how do I find a side quest to even do in this game? This might be one of the most unfriendly open world, like, quest mechanic layout things I've seen, where it's just the map's so spread out and there's a real-time clock, but also stuff's closed for times you can't tell by looking at on the clock, but most importantly, you just can't lay a waypoint. And I have these side quests that are listed as having specific characters that are the person for the side quest. But I don't think there's a mechanic in the game that lets you find a character on the map. So even though they're listed on the map, you just have to scroll randomly until you find where they are, or memorize where everyone lives, and hope they're there and not on the road somewhere. And that is a nightmare. If you have advice, feel free to send it my way. It won't help me right now, but in future episodes, maybe I can figure out tricks. Otherwise, it's just going to be... I don't know.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people.
Otherwise,
Zach, it's going to get fun.
Otherwise, we might just be stuck with, like, me just having to play for huge amounts of time and editing a ton of awkward logistical wandering around out. Like, that's... oh, that'll suck. That'll suck. And also, I'll be so behind schedule. Like, all the time. Did they hide that trading card in the douchiest way possible? Oh my god, there's a maze. Okay, no, the mini-map means it's... yeah. Oh, okay, so it's not really a maze. It's a power substation. And everything's fenced up, as you do with substations. But unless they blocked it here, yep. I can access the card. Olivia Cormack. Now, if only our friend York could vault over small objects. Oops, hey. Almost missed you there. Suspect. Isaiah and Isaac. There's the creepy little kids being creepy next to their mother, who I just got a card for, but the game's just calling them suspect instead of name. Oh, that hot dog straight up has tomato slices in it. Never had that before. Not like full on, here's a full slice of tomato just jammed in there. I like that the FBI are just paying me to look in people's windows all creepy like. I think that might be another car that's not mine that I can use. Why? Why won't you knock on the door? Are you afraid of knocking on doors? Is that a problem you have? Like, what? They're in there. I saw them. You're willing to steal from their garage, but not knock on their door? York, what is your deal? What are you? So I think I might be finally on the right track. I hope. So, this will at least be something. So there's thankfully quest guides online that can at least give me something to work with. I tried looking into quest number 1. But in order to do side quest number 1, you have to do side quest number 28. And in order to do side quest number 28, you have to do side quest number 27. And 27 starts here at Anna's house, if you talk to Sally Graham. I'm not looking into spoiler information, I'm just trying to find where the fuck to start a quest. Because that in itself is a hard thing to do. And with the amount of time it takes to travel around, doing this for trial and error will literally take hours of my time. Maybe dozens of hours of my time doing it the RNG. Oh no. Is it 'cause it's 7 AM? Do I just have to wait for more time to pass? I don't have time. I don't have space for bullets. Too many bullets. York, I've come all this way. It seems that time of day is a serious problem. Emily. There's an Emily over there. I'll go talk to Emily because she exists. I found out that if you smoke, you can pass time, much like in Metal Gear Solid 5 and stuff. That's something to go with, I suppose. Listen, I will talk to any NPC I encounter. Oh my god, how far away- wait, how far away is she that they're showing me a way- Whoa. They're showing a waypoint for somebody that's like a mile away from me. There she is. Emily! Emily's car is a private one, though she uses it as a patrol car. Looks a lot like the officers do here. Hey, Emily.
Hi.
Peaceful town, isn't it? Most people wouldn't believe a murder would ever happen here. Speaking from experience, places peaceful looking as this often hide the darkest and hideous evils. I've seen plenty of examples. For instance, about a year and a half ago, in a small town in Arkansas, a family of 5 was massacred. It was a farming family, good people. They were killed by the hands of their next-door neighbor. That was a really small town. Even smaller than Greenvale. They had less than 100 people living there. Really. But the MO for the killings was worse than what I've seen in the city. This killer took the family's skin. Agent York! I'm sorry, but I need to finish my patrol duty here. But Emily, I was just getting to the good part. That's enough. Next time I totally have nothing else to do, you can tell me all about it. Okay. Let's do that, then. As she pieces right out as fast as possible. Oh my god. Look at the driving speed. She definitely looks like she's cheating. like that's not how mind controls. Jesus. See how fast she was like accelerating and braking to make it perfectly navigate as quickly as possible. This is the maximum zoom out. Are you serious? There's Thomas. This is the map of indoor locations. You can't even fit a whole room on the screen. Are they doing this on purpose? Are they actually being assholes? Like, what's up? Hey, Thomas.
Hello?
Agent York, do you want lunch today? I can throw something together. Yes, please. I'll have it ready for you in a jiffy. That's why the lunch icon's here?
So, what exactly do you want to talk to everyone about?
This case goes deeper than you think. The townfolk may have heard about the murder, but they don't understand it. It's a very dangerous situation, and I need to warn them properly. I hope most of them are decent enough to come.
No problem there. Emily has made all the arrangements.
I've told everyone to gather around between 1500 and 1700.
Great. Reminds me of a film I saw recently. A town is under attack by aliens, and so the mayor calls all citizens to the town hall to warn them. However, seeing this, the aliens attack the hall and wipe them all out together.
Is that relevant, Agent York?
The way they kill is fantastic. They used a combination of balloons and meat sauce for exploding heads. Those aliens start firing their death rays and heads start popping. Splat! Really quite something.
Agent York, some of us are trying to eat here.
I know, Emily, I'm one of them. Well, anyway, your cooking is the best, Thomas. Thank you.
No problem.
Some of us are trying to eat here. I know, Emily, I'm one of them. That's not a real door. That's a real door. You can't use that door. It's a fake door. That's cool. You can go have lunch, and there's a... Not only does everyone have lunch together, which, like, builds some camaraderie a bit, but also you get to actually see, like, interactions fully voiced and everything. I swear to God. I'm going to find a side quest if it kills me. Now Thomas has moved to storage. Back. Go away. Don't come any closer. Thomas?
No.
Thomas. What? Oh, Agent York, I'm sorry. I must have just dozed off. Late night last night? No, well, I work nights at my sister's bar to help her out, so... Your sister's bar? It's not like I'm moonlighting or anything, and it is a peaceful town. A peaceful town with a first-degree homicide case. Try to stay alert, okay? Yes, I'll be more careful. Info gather bonus, that's it though? No quest? He sleeps here? Don't bark. Shoo, shoo. That's mine. Shoo, shoo. Thomas. Huh? What is it? Thomas. Oh, Agent York. I'm sorry, I must have dozed off. It's warm today. The warmth would make anyone sleepy. But we are in a time of crisis, and we are officers of the law. Trying to remember that. Yes. I'm really sorry. Huh. I mean, I gotta keep going, right? What in the world? He's falling asleep instantly. Don't bark. Shoo, shoo. Oh, that's mine. I think it's the same dialogue. Yep. This is bizarre. Alright, not a quest though. Oh, no item hiding back here? No. Oh, he's awake. God damn it. Oh, cool, you can skip out of it with start. He was clearly not asleep, and then he just fell asleep when I talked to him.
Zach, there's a name written on this dumbbell. Arnold. I haven't met anyone by that name yet. Could it be the owner of this dumbbell? What do you think, Zach?
Random Arnold dumbbell in the kitchen of the police station. Okay. This is doing my head in. I'm just trying to do any side quest at all, and it's never been this hard in any video game to do a side quest. I can't believe this. Also, Emily's back already. Is there something on my face? Oh. I talk to her after she sits down. Like in her workstation, will she say something new? Oh, she has a padded... Yeah, she has a little towel down or something. Oh, she's doing like gift bags or something? What is she doing? She's quite pretty. We've done all this before.
Hi.
So, Agent York, how do you like the town? It's wonderful, Emily. Beautiful nature and friendly people. This is good old America. I guess it's a pretty boring place for someone from the city, though. No, not at all. Educated people are never really bored. Because they know how to use their time appropriately. Are you saying that you're... Emily, I'm not trying to brag here, I'm just telling you how it is. Oh, I give up. The residents of this town are gathering between 15 and 17 today. Hope you use your time appropriately and be there on time. She looks like she wanted to say something, Zach. I wonder if anything I said made her upset. Oh boy, you're bad at this.
Hi.
I swear this office was going to go paperless. But you know, we're still using the same amount of paper. Well, that's the thing, Emily. Paperless as a concept means removing the medium of paper and turning all information into digital data. However, there's a fatal flaw to this. It's what I call the loss of overview. Simply stare at a display and eventually you lose perspective of how what you are looking at fits with the rest of the data. Is this based on statistics or just personal opinion? Personal opinion, of course. Statistics are good for generalizing concepts and making references, but they aren't as exact as we all want them to be. I find my own answers based on my experience and abilities. Well, that was quite a lecture. I didn't expect all that from a simple complaint. Zach, just what is she so impressed about? I just can't work her out. Wow, you really struggle here, don't you? Okay. Well, we know what we're working with character-wise at the very least. I was hoping to see George Woodman, Because George Woodman does have quests, as far as I can tell, but I can't find him.